ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, back with another part to the building of this M8 Scott HMC. Kind of just like neglected to build it just some time. Just got stuck up on other stuff, basically. Doesn't matter, we're here now and we have it ready to go. I actually don't know how this will go, because I don't remember where I left off. I do believe it was chipping the wheels. So we'll get to work on that. So the instruction manual. Yes, I was applying these. I'm gonna bring this out of frame so it's closer to me, which is more important at the current moment. Let's not break stuff off prematurely. It's the tracks. Oh. Looks like we already have the pieces out. Anyways, I'll look, see what pieces we need. I have the wrong thing. So, got it here. I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna show you this. I don't know if you can see it. That little like white spot, that bright spot, that is where I have put chips into the wheel. So that way it's more realistic looking. For that you could just use any sharp knife. And then you're going to take the wheel like this. That's the one that has more on it. We'll come to this section right here. Be very careful, as it is a knife. I'm just going to apply a little bit of pressure and then just cut away. Cut away. Until you get something you're satisfied with. I think I did enough right there. And then you put it down. So, I think that's what I covered last. I'm going to finish building the suspension, and then we'll pick up on the rest, on whatever the next step is. Okay, so we finished up the suspension here, so it's time to move on to the next step, and that is assembly of the drive socket. So it requires this piece. I just realized it requires this piece and this piece. And put them together. They got little pieces. So we're gonna assemble that. Let's do it. Alright. So snip that piece off. Snip that piece off. The cool thing about this is it requires no sanding, because you can cut precisely to where it needs to be and not have to worry about screwing it up. So then once you get the pieces, you're gonna have to line them up, and bada bing bada boom. If you line them up, you apply the glue and then you get them like this. Ignore this over here. That's when I opened up the cement, it just kind of started spewing everywhere because I haven't used it in so long. So yeah. I recommend doing this. I recommend putting the glue, oh my god, cement on this side. Damn, I can't speak today. very light amount of cement. Sheet. There we go. I said light amount and then kind of went a bit overboard because I'm dumb. Clinically. Push it together. And drive socket is assembled. So you just do that twice. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, and then you move on to the next step, which is fixing the drive shaft. Not that hard. What I think we're gonna do though is, because I kind of just skipped over the rear wheels, the return, the idler wheel. I kind of just like skipped over that. I still gotta do the return rollers, but I think I'll save that for the next video. I'm not so sure. I don't want to make this too long of a video today. I'm just not feeling it. But hopefully the finished product, when I do finish it eventually, will be good. So we're going to put the cement on this side. Very carefully put it on. Oh shoot. Very against doing this, but if I have to, I will. I will use my tweezers and my pliers to get cement out of areas they should not be in. Yikes. These tubes are just not it, Chief. Too much and they spew out. Too little and you're not getting anything. Because they're so sensitive to pressure, the second I open this, it would just start spewing out. It does that all the time. So, got the two drive wheels finished. Yada yada. Who cares? So we're gonna come over here, get the idler wheels done and assembled. By the way, whenever you're working on, whenever you're working on the idler wheel, never apply chipping to it because it is made out of metal most of the times. Unless it has rubber, it does not need chipping, or else the whole thing would crack. Like, there would have to be a large portion of it missing. And for it to make sense, you would need to make a believable backstory as to why there is a giant portion of your idler wheel that is just absolutely gone. Getting the scissors in there is hard. I don't have a pair of clippers for it. So actually, because I don't know where I put my utility tool, I have to use X-Acto knife and hands to make this stuff work. But other than that, it's really smooth. I'm trying to spin it, and it's just not working really well because of the awkward angle. I'm trying to show you how smooth it was. It wasn't getting caught on my fingers. I just couldn't turn my hand enough to spin it. So we did the idler wheels, the drive sprockets. Next thing we need to do is make the part that holds the idler wheels together, and the drive sprocket, and that'll be it. Well, I'm only making the piece for the idler wheels. The drive shaft will be the next episode. Should be out maybe tomorrow. Hopefully I'll be feeling better then. It's not like, oh, I feel like garbage. It's just I'm just really out of the mood. I don't want to make a model video right now, or too long of one to say. I just kind of want to relax. Don't break. This is an incredibly thin piece. That's for these. And you pull off the other piece, and then the other two, and then you build them. Really super easy. Let me know if I got a model 1967 Impala, 1966 or 1968, just the 1960s Impala in general, because they're all good looking cars, and I built that. Would you guys watch it? Just let me know. I think I'd enjoy the build. Why? Because it just sounds like a fun thing to build. It's a car. Cars are always interesting. And if it was a 67 Impala, I think a lot of you Supernatural fans could like it. I'm not a Supernatural fan myself though, so don't count on me to be able to make references. I might look stuff up. I actually had it saved in my Netflix watch list, but never watched it because I just didn't care enough. Go figure. I don't really watch TV. Why? Can't tell you. Because I legit don't know. Literally, I don't know why I don't watch TV. I say, oh yeah, I'm gonna watch this movie, and I never do. Annoying. I annoy myself. I hate myself. But then there are people who don't hate me, who actually like me. You know who you are. But like, I just have low self-esteem, so I'm like, oh my god, I'll do my hair and everything, I'll dress up nice, and god, look at me, I'm ugly. Never satisfied, never will be. People are like, oh, you look good. Oh, they can tell me that all you want, but at the end of the day, if I don't see that, I refuse to believe you. So basically, this is what we're working with. Kind of just glossed over the instructions there. That was the wrong piece. Nope, I had the right piece. I just was applying it wrong. It should look something like that. Hold on. Oh, don't do that. Please don't do that. Like that. This camera doesn't focus. It's low quality. I'm sorry. Oh, Jesus. Scare myself. Cement. Don't do that, please. No, let go. This is the problem I have to deal with. But yeah, it looks just like that. It's finished. And I'm building this with the intent of having the tracks movable. Too much. It's a bit too much. That looks good. For any of you people who do end up watching my videos all the way through, thank you so much. It means a lot. Knowing that I'm not just building this off camera, basically. I could be building this off camera. I wouldn't have to go through all the hassle of setting up recording every time I wanted to go record, getting everything moved. I could legit put it on my desk, go to work. Yeah. So if you actually do watch this, thank you. If you do watch my other ones, thank you.